Was happening?
Just when you think you've solved it, you're dead wrong.
They were handcuffed and later taken to jail.
Why are they putting this on us?
I think they should cut it out now, because this ain't gonna solve the problem.
I told you I don't want you living with roaches.
Warning. This show contains graphic depictions, tasteless banter, and real-life accounts of the most nefarious of activities. Yea, though they do try to project themselves as upstanding, productive members of society, these two knuckleheads just ain't worth a damn. If any of you should find this show to be offensive, turn it off and stop being such a vagina.
What up, young Todd, son?
Hey, bro, how you been?
Feeling gravy. How about yourself?
Man, I'm doing good, dude. Been a lot happening.
No shit. I've been busy as a motherfucker, bro. Like, not to any benefit of my constitution, for real.
Heard that, bro. So let me ask you, man, what is a captain's meeting?
Apparently, it's something that takes you out of state for like 3 days while you're on your off time.
That's so fucked up. So, like, do they put you up in a nice hotel and, like...
Yeah, they put you up in a nice hotel. You go to some meetings. It's largely simulator based. You go through, you go into the state of the art simulator, and they put you in different situations.
Oh, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, that part's cool. You get to see like the developing technology, which is mind blowing. I will concede that much.
Yeah. Well, that's cool then. So it's like a learning seminar slash like training type thing.
Yeah. I fucking broke the law while I was there, though.
Oh gosh, not you, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I would never imagine.
I know, right?
What the fuck did you do?
I got a fucking. I broke the most useless law that exists today.
Sodomy.
One of the most useless laws that exists
You
today.
sodomized somebody, didn't you?
No, I was speeding on the interstate, bro.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shitty one.
85 and a 70. There's no reason that you shouldn't be able to do 85 miles an hour.
So they caught you with that 15.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was like, I didn't know if they were gonna take my car on the roadside right there at that point.
What do they? Yeah, I was about to ask you. So like, is it the situation where they like take your fucking license or take your car? What do they do?
All he did was write me a ticket. He didn't even ask me if I had proof of insurance or anything. I mean, I pulled all of that shit out, so I guess he saw it like all organized on my lap or whatever. But yeah. So any of you reloaded 504ians, I'm looking out for you, bro. If you're traveling west from the boot and you're passing through Jennings, wherever the fuck that is, Old Jefferson, something or other.
Jennings, Louisiana.
Yeah. If you're passing through there on I-10, slow the fuck down, bro, because they're snagging them left and right.
Well, especially if you're gonna fucking go like, indecently amounts of speed over the speed limit.
Hey, man, I was in my lane. I wasn't hitting nobody. I wasn't, cursing out motorists or nothing like that.
I've never hit anybody either, but, the cops don't really give a fuck.
All I know is I got to mail Jennings a lot of money.
Yeah, fucking Jennings.
Yeah, pissed me off.
Gold-digging ass bitches.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like they did me in the booty right quick just because I was passing through.
Damn, Dave got done in the booty.
Yeah, pretty much, bro.
That's fucked up, man. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's unfortunate, but you know what? Chalk it up to, life experience, right? So you've been to Jennings, been there, done that, and you probably won't go back again.
No, hopefully not. Before we get started, I wanted to make a correction. We gave a shout out to an Instagram fan of ours.
Yes.
Somebody that's been fucking with us since Jump.
Yes.
And I got his name wrong.
How dare you, Dave? What the fuck, bro?
I know. His name is Just Call Me Spot.
All right. Thank you for clearing that up,
It's
Dave.
spelled like it sounds. He's out in Baton Rouge. He's doing open mics, talent shows, and he's a professional event host. You can reach him at ampersand Just Call Me Spot, or he's even on Facebook. Spot. That's his name, bro. That's his name. That's what he's sticking to.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. If you want to get at him, if you're an aspiring artist, he's running talent shows back to back. 225, 229, 8421.
Awesome. Dave, let me ask you though. So how do you manage to fuck up somebody's name when his name is my name is Spot?
I can't really explain that, but I appreciate you calling me out again, bro. I was drunk, bro. We were drinking, and I was drinking, bro. Like,
Right.
you
Right.
know.
Well, that's kind of the premise of the show.
Yeah, I was drinking, bro.
Drinking, man.
Yeah, bro. What you sipping on, anyway?
Man, I'm sipping on the finest. I believe it is a 1997 vintage Sunset Blush.
Oh, Sunset Blush.
Yes.
That sounds manly as a motherfucker.
Well, I mean, I don't sip on my beverages to be a man about it. It's not really what I do.
I'm drinking the champagne of beer, son.
Are
Nothing
you?
but the
Does
best.
Does it make you feel like a man?
Miller High Life, yeah.
All right.
I ain't gotta stick my pinky out when I sip that shit.
Hey.
It's just known.
I've never stuck my pinky out when I sipped anything. As a matter of fact, I've never used the word sip, bitch.
Well, blowing smoke up my ass. But real talk, though.
Real talk.
Giving people like my man Spot a shout out brings me to a point I want to make. Spot might think, yo, a shout out on Reloaded 504 is a stroke of good luck, right? But,
Shout out.
Yeah, but
My name is Spot.
I'm going to hip y'all to the real, and don't ever forget this, all right? There's no such thing as quote-unquote good luck. Did you realize that?
Yeah, I believe in that. I believe that you make your own luck.
That's it. There's only the point at which preparation meets opportunity. That's what luck is.
Yeah. I tend to agree with that. I'd say 90%. I do believe that there is as an avid football fan, I know that there is luck involved, even if something's black and white.
Yeah, I'm willing to agree to an extent. I mean, you have games of chance like cards and craps and whatever, roulette, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely an element of the ball could bounce one way or the other, or the die could fall one way or the other, or the fucking bullet could have gone 2 inches to the left or the right because of somebody's fucking because of mosquito flew into their arm at that. Who knows?
I've been in that situation, bro. Like more than once, people missed me with bullets. Thanks.
Yeah.
Whoever I need to thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, untrained gun owners, thank you for being jackasses.
Mosquitoes on your arms. Thanks, mosquito. Appreciate that.
I know you're a big Second Amendment guy, probably.
I mean, not exactly. I got a huge pistol on my shirt right now.
Yeah.
But it's tied to Hunter Thompson. So,
of course, yeah. No, dope shirt, by the way.
Preach.
Unfortunately, we haven't mastered smell-o-vision or video.
Yeah.
But if you could smell what
big
The
ups.
Rock is cooking,
Yeah,
or
big-
see Dave's shirt, then you'd be.
Big ups to Young Todd for the YouTube presence. You're blowing it out the water, bruh.
Oh, who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Our go to our YouTube channel if you can find it. Yep.
Yo, you talking about Todd Crane Nola?
Nope. Talking about Reloaded 504, motherfucker.
Oh, okay. Well, then allow me to plug my own channel, Todd Crane Nola.
While he's at it, yeah, that's great.
Because that's what I thought you were giving me big ups on, was Todd Crane Nola, my YouTube channel, Todd Crane Nola.
No, it was a sarcastic remark because you haven't done anything on Reloaded 504 YouTube in like fucking forever.
Okay,
that's
so
what
that
time
was
it is.
passive-aggressive bitch-made talk.
That's what time
it
it is,
Got it. That was Dave acting like a hoe.
Oh my
Okay,
God!
okay.
You ain't got nothing to say for yourself, do you? You always got to talk about the next man.
I see what that is. I'm gonna go ahead and for all the listeners out there, and especially for Dave, for your ears, I apologize. I, without a doubt, dropped the ball regarding my video responsibilities. And you know what? I did that with a plan in mind, and that is that once you sit down to the table and you've taken a look at the menu and you've really gotten a good idea of what you want, and you're not really sure 100%, but you think you know what you want, and you've ordered it, and you've grabbed a couple of cocktails, and you're feeling good, and the conversation is right, and boy, the fucking table behind you, the food's passing, it looks awesome, it smells awesome, and you're just waiting, and you're waiting, and the longer you wait, the better that fucking food tastes when it gets there. Every time. Am I lying? I know I'm not lying.
No, I don't believe that's correct. No.
That's fucking correct,
No,
dog.
I don't
Wait,
think so.
you don't like my theory?
No, I think that's a bunch of bullshit.
So Dave doesn't like my theory.
I think that's some bullshit excuses.
He said Dave thinks it's an
Leaving-
excuse.
Yeah, you left them
When it's
hanging, and
actually-
you're all like, oh,
it's a-
just wait, it gets
It's
better.
a marketing ploy,
Of course.
Dave.
No, it's bullshit.
Dave.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can't do that. We can't. Look, my attempts to explain my situation to the people
Attempt is right. Yep.
is way different than me trying to explain myself to you, because usually that would just include 2 fucking ballistic missiles fired from my shoulder
No,
rockets.
it would be my ballistic temper and being like, you're so full of shit, bro. What the fuck is the problem?
So what I'm doing is I'm baiting them along, Dave. I'm taking the customers and I'm giving them a little bit of what they want, and then I'm saying, hey, you're gonna have some of this real soon.
A bunch of misgivings and false promises. That's all I'm hearing.
I don't give false promises, and I don't even know what a misgiving is. What is a misgiving? Like giving a bad gift? There's no such fucking thing as a misgiving. Oh, what is that, like if you give like
It's like you go to be given, but then you missed.
No, is that like giving like a fucking like a Hanukkah gift to a Christmas person?
I don't
That
even
would be
know.
a misgiving.
No, I think you're trying to
Like you give somebody
make
a
the
Jewish
situation more difficult.
the Jewish person hat, and he's not a Jewish person, then that's a misgiving.
Jesus, bro.
Or like if you hand me, if I say, hey bro, like I do anything, bro, like let me get 100, bro, let me hold 100, bro, and then like you were like, I feel you, I understand, and then you handed me 100 pesos.
Yeah, that'd be a
serious
misgiving. I'd have to film that shit. That'd be hilarious. No problem, son. Here you go.
All you need is a hundo, dog. I got you.
Go with God. I'll tell you a misgiving. This YouTube dispute. It's only been put out there in a.
I'm not familiar with which dispute you're referring.
It's well, check it out. It was only put out there on social media about us getting into it and getting a copyright dispute and all of that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So just to recap for everybody listening right now, I scheduled a episode to be released. Okay, and on YouTube, and before it was released, we got hit with a copyright violation. And I was like, how can they hit us with a copyright violation if it's not even released yet? How did they even know about it?
Dick pics, Dave. All of the dick pics you've been posting.
No, man. So check it out. So it was you and I talking about Young Black Teenagers, the hip-hop group from the 90s. And at first you didn't recognize their name, so I played...
YBT?
Yeah, I played a little snip so you could recognize it. And they hit us with a copyright violation. And on the outside, that might
Haters
sound
gonna
like it was deserved, but you can use somebody else's work if you're going to do a critique of it. And that's what we were doing. So they were wrong for that. And what happens, why that matters, is because any monetary gains from that video go to the owner of, or the person that files the claim. And the only thing that could be done is you could dispute it, so YouTube sends them a message saying, hey, he's disputing it, are you sure about this? And they just say, hey, I'm sure. And that's the end of it. That's all you could do.
Yeah.
So I just deleted the episode because it hadn't even dropped yet, and then put in the announcement, you know?
Yeah,
So-
that's I tell you what, I mean, YouTube is not the most just platform.
Well, anybody that's on YouTube, y'all need to check out the Thieves of YouTube. That's the name of the video, and it breaks down this whole thing. YouTube is partnered with Universal Music Group, and they're letting Universal Music Group use software to crawl the whole site and find instances of copyright violation. They hit this one cat that had a 15-minute video of him walking around town. They hit him with a copyright violation because he was in a Taco Bell, and some music artist of theirs was playing in the background at the Taco Bell, and it was 2 seconds of his 15-minute video, but they get 100% of the proceeds from the video. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how that works. I do know that there's like a certain time limit, right? So, um, what that time limit is, I don't know. The only reason why I do say that I know that is because I watch Joe Rogan all the time, and he's like, "Oh, we can, like if
Yeah.
there's any music,
So many.
he
Yeah, I
has
don't
to
even know
cut
what
it.
that is. So many seconds. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like he has to cut it down, and it's like ridiculously short amount of time.
Things have blown up, Brian. It's all to our deficit, man.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think people don't know, but the Paul's Boutique album from the Beastie Boys would never exist if they were on the witch hunt that they're on now for copyright violation.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. And
There's-
and just the PC, 100%. Sorry to interrupt, but 100% about Paul's Boutique regarding the samples, but also let's think about License to Ill in today's PC, politically correct environment. There's
Yeah.
no way that album would have been able to come out.
No, and it's fucking retarded, bro, because it was so influential and so unbelievable, at least in my
Change
eyes.
the world, bruh.
Yeah.
Change my world,
Yeah, no shit. Anyway, so y'all go check out the Thieves of YouTube on a YouTube channel, and it breaks down everything that's going on with that. It's a bunch of bullshit. Y'all watch out. These motherfuckers are gonna take your money, for real.
Word.
I understand, the chick that sang the song that was in the background deserves her money too, or the label, whatever. But and good for her. But 2 seconds in the background in public, come on, man. It's fucking retarded. Anyway,
Yeah, it seems a bit egregious. Egregious.
definitely egregious.
Egregious.
Speaking of women, I wanted to send a shout out to all our Reloaded 504 female fans.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of you guys.
We ran a campaign that encouraged women to listen because we wanted to up that ratio to men, and in the process have been able to see into the lives of these women in social media posts.
Yeah.
And they're really good people, bro. Like, I'm putting this out there because we sometimes talk about bitches. It's not PC, but there's a distinction to be made,
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I agree. All the I curse a lot, and I say I use derogatory words, right?
There
Like,
is a difference, though. You know what I mean?
yeah,
There's a difference between a woman and a bitch.
yeah, definitely.
Like some stupid bitch and a real woman.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
And I think that most mankind would agree with that. But I mean, hey, look, I can't speak for all of mankind. Although I'm pretty sure that I'm the most reasonable motherfucker in this room. So
I don't
yeah.
know, man. I'm sitting right here, so, fuck yourself.
I'm just saying, ooh. Them fucking fighting words, homie.
Hey, look, as luck would have it, directly after the ad campaign that we ran,
Yeah.
aimed at getting more women.
Yes. Yeah. The ad campaign aimed at getting more women. That's
Yeah.
been the story of my life, Dave.
The next episode that we dropped was called Secretary Tits.
How
I can't help it, bro. I can't help the timing. It was previously recorded. My bad, ladies. Y'all gotta find some kind of humor in all of that shit.
Yeah, look, we know that you are proud of your boobs, and we are proud of
Yeah,
them
really.
too.
What's up with that? Come on.
So, look, we take pillow talk to the podcast level. That's basically kind of where it's at. So we know you talk about your titties in the bedroom.
There's something ironic I wanted to tell you. The other day I saw online. It was chalk on a sidewalk, and it said, "quote unquote." How'd you like to come sit on my face? And then they had like the ampersand, and it was end cat calls or something like that. So it was like speaking out against people that yell at women in public. But I thought to myself, how ironic is it that they chose to name it cat calls? I mean, are you speaking about your vagina right there for a second? I mean, are
Yeah,
you
right.
bringing your vagina into the mix right there?
Are you trying to use because of the pussy?
It's an antiquated term. They just grabbed it and ran with it, but they didn't realize how ironic that sounds.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
We shouldn't call it cat calls. That's not PC.
Why would they call it
yeah.
cat calls?
Huh?
Why would they call? But what is the origin of cat calls?
That was, I don't know
have
where
to
that
get to the bottom of.
originated, but it's been a term that's been around since forever.
Well, of course.
And they
it's
just
like,
took it and ran with it, but it's like, hold on, why are you calling it cat calls? It sounds like somebody's calling to your pussy.
And just for the record, Dave, I am usually cool with people if they want to sit on my face.
Yeah, and I'm cool if I'm walking down the street and a woman's like, damn, look at all that dick
Yeah.
tucked in them drawers. I'll be like,
100%.
you're damn right.
Yeah.
And go on about my day a little chipper.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
100%. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, what? I feel violated.
Yeah, right.
She saw the bulge in my pants and, oh, she mentioned
I'd look at dead in the eyes and be like, I'm about that. Peace. See you later.
it. Yeah. slide that picture card.
Hey, speaking of women, have you ever heard of this term? I think it's pronounced like this: tribadism.
Tribadism. No,
Yeah.
I have not.
No,
No, I don't think I have.
tribbing. You ever heard of tribbing?
Nope.
Really?
I heard it tripping.
No, yeah, I know, right? Turn them two B's upside down.
Yep.
Hey, so tribbing or tribadism is commonly known by its scissoring position. It's a sex act
fuck yeah.
in which a woman rubs her vulva against her partner's body for sexual stimulation,
Love it.
especially for stimulation of the clitoris.
I fucking love that.
I did
What is
not-
it called again?
I didn't know that I didn't know that word existed.
Neither did I, but it's my new favorite word.
Tribadism.
Tribadism. Do you know, Dave? Okay, public, world, fans, everybody. Do you know how often I talk about scissoring to my girlfriend?
Really?
Yes, all of the time. Anytime she's going to hang out with a female, I
Oh.
mention scissoring.
What up, Jodes?
Jodes, love you, Jodes. I hope you're scissoring right now.
Yeah, so for real, so you're trying to like mentally program her to do the deed?
Definitely. She's so dead set against it. But like, yeah, if I keep banging away subconsciously, she's gonna eventually.
Dude, I told you
She's
how to
gonna
do
wake
that.
up.
I told you how to
in
do
the scissor
that.
position.
I told you how to do that. You need to loop your voice on
know.
your phone
I
saying
know.
that and then set it next to hers because we all know Google's listening to all our fucking microphones, bro. She'll start seeing ads for like, I don't know, Siamese drawers or some shit.
Yeah, it's a brilliant idea, Dave, and I just haven't had the time to make it happen yet.
I'm just all about manipulation and mind control. I'm a magician.
Well, I just call you a decent marketer.
Yeah. A really decent, underhanded, sneaky fucking marketer.
I like it. I like that. So, am I to believe now that marketing is the new lawyer?
It's a form of psychology, I would say.
So it's the new lawyer. Like they're the scummy liars. Like they just say whatever you need
It's
to
like
hear.
a ghost lawyer. It's like a lawyer on the slick, but really like just a bunch of manipulation and shit.
But I mean, that's what what an attorney does. Manipulates words.
Lawyers are restricted by past cases for the most part.
Precedent, sure.
Yeah, they need to support their arguments with that shit. Whereas a marketer, all you have to do is make it seem a certain way. Like, look at all these kids are having so much fun drinking this cactus juice.
Yep. So I see where you. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So lawyers are bound by precedent, whereas marketers are not bound. They're just bound by nothing.
Yeah.
Like you can just have a purple gorilla do all your advertising, and people are like, "Fucking purple gorilla's dope as fuck."
What do you think was involved in? Do you think maybe it was lawyers or marketers or psychologists? Probably a combination of all three. But I'm still floored by the idea that there are no centerfolds in Playboy magazines anymore.
I mean,
What
I'm
the
still,
fuck made that happen? And can we kill that?
Yeah. Well, there's a couple of things to mention there, Dave. You fucking.
This shit hurts my feelings.
Okay, so first of all, my feelings are hurt that there's no more centerfolds, but at the same time, dude, fucking, we both need to admit magazines are gone, bro. Like, so, look, I understand the
Okay.
nostalgia of it.
Yeah,
I
but
understand.
it doesn't make it a moot point. I'm sure that shit is online.
It is online, but it's the nostalgia of actually having to pin up a fucking actual like little poster
Yeah.
is gone. Those
All right.
days
What
are
about
gone.
soldiers and people in prison?
We all have phones.
Not people in prison.
People in prison can find like porn places.
I guess I just feel bad for them. I feel bad for myself. I look back on my childhood years and I'm like, my early education and appreciation
Dude.
at 10 years old
The
of
shit-
women was based upon Playboy magazine, and they're tasteful, yet racy
didn't-
placement.
I mean, we
of
both know that's
centerfolds.
bullshit. I mean, whatever it is, they're showing bitches showing their pussies, and that's the bottom line. And our dicks get hard, and we jerk them. That's what happens.
Do you realize how essential that is to a 10-year-old child?
Hundo, bro. Oh, one hundo. But look, this is the point that I'm trying.
kind of upset that my child is going to grow up in a world that there's no centerfolds.
Dude, I'm concerned with all of childhood these days because they're going to be so desensitized. Like, dude, for me, and this is kind of what I was trying to drive towards is, like, for us, for our generation, or I can only speak for myself. For
Yeah.
me, porn was like
Yeah.
something that was like,
Mm-hmm.
like it was hidden. Like,
Yeah.
usually you would find your parents fucking porn. And that was like the gateway, right?
I found a stack of magazines in my grandfather's shop bathroom.
It was, look,
I used to spend so much time in that stinky motherfucker.
people from our age, from our era, it's not, so we didn't have the internet. So now every kid, if you have a freak ass kid, then your 4-year-old son can find porn if he wants to.
I'll tell you this right now. The shit that I go to right now, present day, for my porn satisfaction, I work on a boat, people. I'm going for my wife for a month, so yeah, I'm familiar with porn still. The shit that I go find, I hope my son never finds. I would hope that he would find what I found when I was young, which was Playboy magazine. Like
Yeah.
you could learn how to make a great cocktail, or how to land a fine female, or how to have some style and panache, not be a fucking degenerate, disgusting pervert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I do hear what you're saying, but at the same time, I've never. I did maybe read a couple of articles, but that's neither here nor there. So when I was coming up,
I
we
just
did-
read the articles. Yeah.
like there was no such thing as as at least as far I didn't know. Like the best I could get was like some chick laying on her side, like with her fucking bush showing.
What, in a magazine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't get no fucking pussy shots, no pink.
Right.
When I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I couldn't get no penetration.
They
Like,
got a social media presence called Vintage Cheese, I believe it is, and they show a little bit of everything, like corny ads from the 50s and shit. But they show a lot of centerfold ads or centerfold pictures, from like the 60s and 70s, and they're tastefully done. You know what I'm saying? Like these women are wearing like sheer
Yeah.
crap draped upon their body, making
Yeah.
them look gorgeous. It glorifies women, in my opinion.
100%.
All of a sudden, women's lib came along, and that was a tongue twister right there. Women's lib came along and was like, "Oh, this is objectifying women," but I mean, yeah, it is, but not in a disrespectful manner. I don't believe.
Yeah, of course, no. I mean, I agree with what you're saying 100%. And the bottom line is that most women, look, it's a different era, it's a different time.
They still want to be looked at like that.
Women then wanted to be looked at, but it was not socially acceptable. Now it's socially acceptable, and the bottom line is bitches want their titties to be looked at.
Yeah, I think so too.
They want their ass to be looked at.
They want their ass to look perfect in them jeans.
They want their fucking camel toe to be looked at.
Yeah.
They do that they do it for a reason. It's on purpose. These bitches know what's up.
Yep.
Like it's
They're like,
not.
I'm gonna paint my toes so he knows.
Dude, 100%. These women are aware of what is going on. Like they.
How else would I know at 10 years old that Susie from Maine likes women and men? Or, Jane from California likes a man that can make her laugh. Well, shit, at 10 years old, if I found out that Jane from California looking like that, like a dime, likes men that can make her laugh, I'm going to go learn some fucking jokes, you heard me?
Yeah. I haven't even really considered how it's going to affect. I honestly
gonna
think
suck.
that kids
It's gonna
ain't going to
suck.
have no game, dog. Like
No, they're not.
they are. It's
Social detachment.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah,
Like
unplugged.
I'm finding it.
Nobody wants to communicate with each
It's
other, bro.
crazy, bro. It's crazy talking like when you get down to a real conversational level with people that aren't used to it.
Yeah.
You can fucking blow their minds.
You could blow their minds, but they can feel like they're disengaged because they're uncomfortable.
They
you know
are,
what I'm saying?
but if you
can't wait to leave the conversation.
Yeah, but if you can use the social lubricant of alcohol, it usually loosens them
That
up
shit lubricates everything. That shit helps.
to the point to where their like uncomfortableness turns into like, why is this person like constantly there's no like
There's no what?
there's no boring moments with this.
Oh, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
there's no awkwardness.
Dude, if you just listen to
There's
people,
no, like,
they love you.
oh yeah, definitely.
If you just become a mirror, basically,
definitely.
they love you. They think you're the greatest person on earth. They
And
don't,
it's so
they don't know the
easy to-
first fucking thing about you. Yeah, it is really
when
easy
you
to do.
first meet them, because that's all you really can do. Like I couldn't
Yep.
do that to you. You couldn't do that to me. I'd be like, fuck you.
No, but like, you know, if you were like picking
First
up women
date.
or some
Oh
shit,
my god, bro!
works
If you
like
can
a
master
charm.
that, yeah,
Hell yeah, bro.
just
Be
100%.
ready to sit through some shit, bro.
Fucking put a mirror. Like pretend like your face is a goddamn mirror.
Now, you said you couldn't do that to me. Let's back it up for a minute because we still got that $5 bet going on, and I haven't heard hide nor hair about any of that
Oh
shit.
god, you're
And
obsessed with this fucking bet about my
I
dad.
told you I got brand new fucking shoes. I need some fat laces, dog. I want them $5,
Homie,
bro.
I'm gonna see him as a matter. I'm glad you mentioned this. I'm glad you mentioned this because I can mention this. So my dad is actually going into the hospital to have a procedure done this upcoming week. So
I don't need no fucking excuses
So
about
I'm
my
going.
$5,
So
bro.
I'm going to see him this week, and I will
I've heard-
ask him pre-op
This is bullshit.
to answer the question, to
This is
answer this dilemma.
bullshit.
I'm just
You
letting you know.
sound like
I'm
an
letting you know that I
excuse.
will see him this week, and
When you see him, be like, I lost a bet.
and
homie.
hopefully, you know,
You can go bum $5 off
hopefully
your
I can
dad.
find out the answer. Hopefully he's in a good enough state of mind to be able
I
to
have heard one too many excuses.
answer
Todd.
coherent questions.
Look, I know people.
about
I make
situations.
phone calls and situations happen.
Phone
I'm
calls.
just saying.
Phone calls are for bitches, bruh. You know what's for
Whatever,
real
bro.
men is fucking conversation.
Yeah, okay. Well, when we're not having conversation, I use my iPhone and like with texting and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I updated my software the other day, and now spell check is like retardeter. Did that ever happen to you?
I always turn off, like universally, for all of history of cell phones, like since 1998, I've turned off spell check.
Why? That's bad for you.
Because I don't text like spell check like the English language.
You need to be told the right way to spell things. The only it's cumbersome,
Like, I'm
obviously, because
never
I'm complaining about
going-
it. But I want to know the right way to spell shit, right? That's how you teach yourself.
I've always been good with my spelling, and I'm never going to do something. I will 100% always be gonna do something.
Yeah, it doesn't work well with slang. It'll aggravate the fuck out of it. Like, I can't say you heard me. It's like
I have
its
to be able
mind
to,
is blown.
I have to be able to say gonna, and I have to be able to say ain't, and I have to be able to say like yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I
I don't
can't-
like
probably.
typing out probably. So
Probably,
I type
I
probably.
can never remember
Probably
how to
should be in the
fucking
fucking dictionary by now. Like, let's just call it a contraction.
Really,
Yeah.
really.
Put
'Cause
that little hash mark
probably-
up there.
Dude, probably is really hard to say when you're drunk, and it's hard to spell even when you're not drunk.
And you don't want to be slurring whether or not you're drunk.
Yeah,
So just
it-
say probably.
It's one of those words that if you say it in an interview and you say it wrong, it could make you sound like a fucking idiot.
You could say probably and it'll glaze right
you
over.
could be like, oh, yeah, I probably did that a minute, yeah. Or you could be like, and then I probably, blah, 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 and then your face looks all fucking retarded, and
Yeah.
then he probably like goes, somebody has a stroke. There's no telling.
The dude that invented, I don't know if you heard about this, but the
I
dude that
gotta piss
invented,
so bad, bro. I feel like I'm at a movie.
hold on, the dude that invented spell check, speaking of,
Yeah.
just died like a week ago or something.
Uh,
And
cat get his
every fucking comment about his death was like, may he rust in piss and like all kind of other misspelled shit.
That is horrible.
Yeah, but it's funny as fuck. And I had to curse him out myself because these days my phone is just fucking with me, man. I don't understand.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of spell check. But I will say, Dave, that like so I've always been, at least in my mind, and I guess not in my mind, but like according to the world of English language, I've been good at spelling. So
Yeah. I'm pretty good at spelling myself, but I like it when it corrects shit because there's no buttons on this fucking phone. My fat ass fingers, you know what I'm saying?
it's definitely good to have proper English at times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But for the most part, my my college or my Jesuit or my Ridgewood education
Yeah.
has allowed me to use proper English in most events.
Yeah, I suppose.
I was thinking about
I'm hot and cold on the issue, bro.
I was thinking about this recently, right? So like as so I do a lot of driving these days because I'm switched businesses. I'm no longer doing drafting primarily. I'm doing property management and co-hosting hospitality type stuff. I'm not going to mention who I work for.
Roger.
But so I drive around the city a lot and shit. And so, you know, I see the homeless people. And I'm like, well, we've all asked the question, like, why are these fuckers homeless, right? Like, what,
Yeah.
oh, they must be lazy. It's the mental health, drug addiction, whatever it is,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it
saying?
runs the gamut, I believe.
But, okay, so, I mean, I guess I don't really know how to say this. Like, hopefully this shit gets edited out because I feel strongly about this, but it's probably a dickish thing to say. Like, all right, I feel like I probably maybe have more privilege because I speak well and like I'm clean cut and I look
It'll get you.
normal.
It'll get you places, sure.
That maybe so like maybe the thing that's holding some of these people back is like maybe confidence issues.
Yeah, confidence, lack of education. You're not well spoken if you don't have a good education. If you
Yeah.
didn't retain anything in class because you were a fuck up, then that's your own problem. You know
But I
what I'm
think-
saying? But if you couldn't go to school because your mom was dead and your dad was a drunk and you had to raise your siblings, then, you know, that's a different story. But
Yeah.
whatever, there's different things that land these people in different situations. But I would venture to say that the majority of the people that are homeless, it's by their own hand.
Yeah.
That's just me.
And
Because they will sit at a corner all fucking day long
I'm
and
am-
beg for change at the stop sign or the stoplight,
I'm
as
amazed.
opposed
I'm
to
fucking
going to
amazed.
labor ready, which will put you to work
I will
almost instantly.
see these same I see the same people,
Yeah,
people.
they just
every
fucking sit
single day.
there.
And it's fucking so hot. They're sweating. They stink, and they fucking wearing shitty clothes.
Yeah.
And fucking like.
They'd
half a
rather
shoe.
do that than fucking answer a phone or grab a shovel or fucking anything.
And they look
anything.
They look so pissed off and angry, bruh.
Yeah.
I mean, they hate their lives,
They
bruh.
probably feel like you're a dick because you're not giving them money.
And I guess maybe that's my like that's what I see.
Yeah,
And that's
I'm on
why
the other.
like,
I'm on the same side of the fence as you, bro.
I try to have empathy, I really do, but I'm like, you got to there's something else.
Look, man, I thought of this on the way over here. I will never be broke unless it's by another man's hand, like I get robbed in the night or some shit like that. I will never be broke. I don't care if, God forbid, I get fucking stabbed tomorrow and I can't walk. I'm going to find something to do that I can do in a sitting position. And I'm going to be the best at it because I know I need to, because I
Yeah,
need to
bro.
feed my fucking family. You just got to go out and get it.
Yeah, and it's 100%. And I guess what I'm mystified by is the fact that once you like people like me and you, I mean, I don't know, like I've never been homeless. I don't think you've ever been homeless. You know, like we've
No.
always provided for ourselves. But if you were like, I could imagine myself definitely. I can imagine myself hitting rock bottom. That's definitely not above me.
Yeah.
But for me to stay there is not even fathomable.
No, that wouldn't be my downfall. My downfall would be once I hit rock bottom, I'd probably like go back to hustling or some shit, like start making wrong decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Get hemmed up with the law or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
I believe that would be a serious likelihood, I guess you would say. You know what I'm saying?
It could be.
It takes a minute for you to pick yourself up the right way.
You
know
don't
what I'm
think
saying?
you don't think you've got a few tricks under your belt as far as like how to make an honest living, like from month to month, if you
Yeah, I
absolutely
do, but
had to
depending
squeeze
on
out.
how desperate I was at the moment, I might have to do a few things. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I hear you.
I say have to because I wouldn't want to, obviously.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
and you never know, right? You never know. Just depends on how the cards fall, right?
That's it. You don't ever know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't even know why or how we traveled down that
No idea.
grapevine.
I got something for you. No
well,
segue.
Yeah, yeah.
You ever heard of this before? There's some phenomenon. Winter is coming, by the way, so we need to be prepared for this.
Winter is coming in
Yeah.
this fucking city? I don't
Yeah.
think so, bro.
That's allegedly.
Yeah, yeah.
Allegedly.
There is no winter in New Orleans.
Right next to that map, the spaghetti map where all the hurricanes are supposed to go, Reloaded 504ians, is the alleged winter that comes. So anyway, you ever heard of this phenomenon where during winter you drive drunk and you're decent? You got, your heater on in your car and your radio and all that shit, but you're drunk, but you're driving okay. Mm-hmm. But then as soon as you step out of the vehicle and you get hit by that cold burst of air,
Yeah.
it phases you all of a sudden, and you feel all of your drunk in a snap. You ever heard of that?
I've never heard of it nor experienced it.
I was told about this. It had never happened to me before. I was told about this. I think I just started calling a guy redneck. I met him in a bar one night, and
Was this when you were in Colorado?
no, this was in Louisiana, man. I'm trying to remember where I was at. It was some bar in Metairie, and I started talking to this guy, and we got on the subject of catching air while you're driving. And we went round for round with our stories about catching air in various places.
Never caught
and
air.
shit. Oh Jesus, dude, you need to hang out with me.
Well,
more
actually, the
often.
only time I've caught air is probably with you.
Yeah. So I'm talking to this dude, and he's like, "Man, I was on the Causeway Bridge,
Jesus.
and I've got it to the floor, and I'm drunk as a skunk. And it was the middle of winter. It was cold outside, but I had the heater going on, and I got cop behind me, so I had to pull over. And I felt all right. I grabbed my license and everything, put it in park, grabbed my insurance and all of that stuff. And as soon as I got out that car, that gust of cold air hit me, and I just got drunk as a motherfucker, and I hit the cement.
What?
Yeah, he fell down in front of the cop, got hauled off to jail. It was,
Nah, that sucks.
Yeah, it was
I've
a
never
bad
heard.
thing.
I've never heard of that phenomenon. Are you sure he wasn't fucking with you?
No, because after I talked to him about that, that was the first time I heard the story when I talked to him, but then I heard it from another person. I guess it's like a winter time subject of discussion occasionally.
Interesting.
Yeah, I had never heard of that shit before.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not something that's really discussed in the South, probably.
The only thing, bro. The only thing I could think of was that maybe when you get that burst of cold air, like you inhale deeply, because it's like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
And you get lightheaded, and that combined with your drunkenness,
I mean, if you're a huge puss, maybe, but
I don't know, bro.
yeah, I mean, I see you trying to do the science, but I mean, that's a stretch.
Well, I was trying to figure it out after the
Yeah.
fact because I wanted to believe in him because he was a good dude,
I think maybe that couldn't have been like some kind of like cowboy euphemism for like, ooh, that cold winter air, and I
No,
just...
bro, the dude was not like, I caught the vapors, yo.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
wasn't
that's something like-
No, that wasn't the situation, bro.
I mean, it could have been something like that. I'm gonna fucking explode if I don't go take a piss, bro.
All right, we'll end the session, bro.
Jesus
Say
Christ.
goodbye to everybody.
No, we don't have to end the session. Just fucking intermission, dog.
Well, I mean, it's time anyway. We had less than a minute left. How you like that?
All right, fine.
Everybody. Todd loves you. He just got to piss. You heard me? Everybody, Reloaded 504 land. We love y'all, people. Peace.